I'm wearing socks.
Yeah.
You wearing socks.
Yeah. T-shirts.
Bet people are wearing lots of socks over here.
Yeah. You got to put the shoes on the socks.
Lots of people all the time listening to the show.
Would you business idea? Socks sewn into shoes.
So it's just like a shoe.
Yeah, but like it's got the sock in it. So
But you couldn't wash the sock.
That's semantics. Rubber.
Yes. I'm in. Invest. So, do you like crafts? Do you like arts and crafts?
I like arts and crafts. I like crafts more than arts.
Did you ever do any crafts when you were in like elementary school?
I painted with my fingers.
Yeah. Okay. Do you like the finger painting?
I did the turkey, the hand turkey. Remember that one?
Oh yeah. You draw,
you
trace
draw,
your hand around.
trace it around, and then you put the. I don't know why we always put the pilgrim hat on the turkey because they ate the turkey.
The turkeys weren't the pilgrims.
The turkeys weren't the pilgrims. Also, like the
Like
turkeys, no respect.
Wayne.
Yeah, turkeys had no respect. We just ate them and we plucked them. We plucked those turkeys hard.
That was so inhumane.
It just man.
But would you rather eat it
okay,
with the feathers?
This is I'm sure you have something to go. We'll go back to crafts. I went to a water treatment facility the other day. Okay.
Why?
I was just out for a drive, and I found a wooded road, and I was like, okay, we'll drive down this. And at the end, there's a water treatment facility, and guess what I see?
What?
There's no cars in there. Like, they're obviously off. It's like 6 p.m. One wild turkey is in the gate. It's beyond the gates of the barbed wire and, like, whatever, fenced, like 10 feet high fenced area. There's one wild turkey behind it.
That can't fly.
That cannot fly. And, like, there was a hill next to it, so we obviously, like, jumped and, like,
Glided.
glid over the fence. And he was, like, not have it. Like, he wasn't used to people, because I walked up to the fence to say hello, and he was like, and ran. But he darted over, and I couldn't get the gate open, so I was like, this guy's just got to vibe until the morning when somebody walks in and sees a wild
or lets him out.
turkey.
Maybe
because he couldn't fly.
Maybe the turkey was actually tainting our water source.
So if your
Getting
water in
revenge.
southern Ontario is tasting a lot like turkey gravy, maybe he fell in.
He fell.
Turkey soup. Okay, back to crafts.
So crafts, arts and crafts.
Arts
and
crafts.
like, you know how like back in elementary school you'd always get, you know, those pipe cleaners.
Yeah.
And you'd always get like popsicle sticks
I like
and
the pipe
shit.
cleaners. Because, you know, like you can morph them around. It's like you think they're straight, but then you can bend them and they stay.
So I honest to God, and like they would be like, oh, make sure you bring in your pencils today and your pencil crayons and your
erasers
glue sticks, whatever.
and glue sticks. And
You know, I honestly thought that I would use my glue stick a hell of a lot more in life.
You thought that
Based on my
it would be more
third grade
important.
experience, I thought that I'd be using a glue stick like every day for the rest of my life.
So remember, you had like your like mom would buy you that big pencil case,
Yeah.
and it would be filled with like all of these
the things you need: popsicle sticks, glue sticks, erasers,
glitter
glue.
Yeah,
like construction
pencil
paper.
crayons.
I haven't seen construction paper since grade
Do they
8.
make construction paper still?
I'm
Like I've literally never even heard of it.
I'm pretty certain they do.
You know what? All thank you cards, letters, anything that I do from now on, I'm gonna write on construction paper.
I hope you do.
Man,
and in
construction
crayon.
is it even used in construction?
Where does it get the name?
Have you ever been to a construction site and seen a guy with like some of those crimping scissors, like with construction?
Oh
paper?
my God, the scissors that had the patterns.
Yeah, those are so useless.
When would you ever use that
ever again?
Period. Ever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I honest to God thought that glue would be a lot more
Just thought,
monumental though.
When are you using glue?
No, seriously, I thought that
You
glue
had
would
a
be
stapler.
huge. Not even. Like, just grow up.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Just grow up. Don't have two things that shouldn't be fastened to each other be fastened to each other.
When was the last time you used a glue stick?
Like a random project that I had to put something on a Bristol board.
So,
Just like
grade
4
9?
years ago.
Grade
5 years ago. Like probably high school.
Probably high school? Okay.
Maybe like a presentation in university, like first year.
The thing is, too, I remember distinctly in elementary school them getting like upset if you
I hated
didn't
getting
have
the
your
glue
own.
all over my hands.
Well, no, if you didn't,
Yeah.
if you didn't have your own glue, they'd be like,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have to go and get you some in the supply closet. Like it's like
Oh.
like it's some big deal.
It's
don't
just glue.
Glue's bad for the environment. Like, why are we even making that stuff?
Well, it used to be horses.
Oh, wasn't it the horses?
The one from Animal Farm.
What are the hooves? It's made out of the hooves.
Yeah. Also, gelatin is made out of their bones.
Oh my god.
Apparently, at least classically. Yeah, but it's pipe cleaners.
Yeah, like why? When have you seen or used those? Ever?
Because like what you
Since grade 2.
No, but think about it. Like what you actually use to clean a pipe is not. It's not. It's not a colorful.
Oh my
bendy.
god.
It's not what those pipe like something that like a snake that you would actually use. It's either like a thing with like these jagged edges, or it has like a little bit of the pipe cleaner style material at the very top.
Yeah.
And then it's like a big snake.
Could you imagine trying to clean like a sewage pipe that's like, I don't know, like
Like the size of a big cookie.
a large diameter, and then you just have this little pipe cleaner, and
Yeah.
you're like trying to get around the outside.
It's
Like,
like, why do
oh
we even
my
call
God.
what like was it supposed to be cleaning pipes? Is that why we call them pipe cleaner? Does it just kind of look like it?
I don't even know. It's just fuzzy all the way down.
Could
And
you
it's
imagine?
colorful.
Could you imagine if it was like repurposed pipe cleaner?
Also, well, here's another thing though.
Like
too.
it used to be used in a toilet, and then now it's like you're on your
Uh-huh.
kid's like
Dan, no.
on your kid's like friggin' drawing of SpongeBob.
That's why I never keep my arts and crafts. I always throw them.
You know
right
what?
out.
You know what? I had a really good. So we had an art teacher when I was in grade 7, and you might have also had like we'll keep this guy unnamed. We'll call him Mr. Frenier. Okay, and he used to teach ukulele and art, and he would go around to all the schools in our area and teach that. And he on day 1, like I guess he said that he had a hard time remembering names. So he lined us all up and took like a professional picture of each of the students just for his records.
Just on his
that
personal
that
phone.
we
Oh,
never,
yeah.
no, he had a DCLR.
Oh, that's sick. Sick.
DSLR?
I don't know, man.
DCLR? That's
don't-
like a cleaning product.
Dude, I don't know.
DSL, well, either whatever. He had this camera, right? Took pictures of all of us, and everyone was like, "Yeah, that's kind of creepy." And when it came to Halloween, we had to draw haunted houses. And I'm sitting there with a mastermind with my crayons,
Mhm.
and I was still using crayons in grade 7. Crayons, that's another one. Who's using crayons?
Never.
Pencil crayons are also just definitively better than crayons.
Yep.
Crayons look like crap, and they're like they stink.
They're
Okay.
wax.
Yeah, so I'm using my crayons and I color this haunted house, and this kid next to me goes like, "Hey man, look what I'm doing," and then I see it, and it's like this haunted house. It's actually drawn quite nice, and there's this jagged fence,
Yeah.
and then in the basement there's like these little kids who are chained up,
Oh my.
and there's like a skeleton, and then over the top I see a heading, and it says Mr. Frenier's house. We had to hand these in.
bro.
We had to hand these in.
Who is this? Like, this kid's a menace.
Oh yeah, like yeah, he was like, I don't know if he finished high school, but like, yeah, Mr. Frenier's house as a haunted house with little kids locked in the basement.
You gotta love art class.
You gotta
And-
love art class.
And the other thing too about just this whole, just art in general and arts and crafts is like, Michael's, the store.
Yeah, it's
I-
dedicated to it.
I've been to Michael's once.
Yeah.
And the one time I went there was like, there were 3 people there, 2 of whom worked there. Like,
Always
the other
old
one
ladies.
was me.
Most of the
So-
people that I know that go to Michael's are buying yarn. Like they're not even buying like the.
Like the arts and crafts
Yeah.
stuff.
No one's getting people aren't getting the construction paper.
Yeah, it's
Remember
like,
pastel things? Those pastels? They were like thick crayons, but like somehow way messier, and they were like, "Don't get these on your clothes."
I love was that Mr. Frenier's
Yeah, it
voice?
was Mr. Frenier.
Yeah, Mr. Frenier.
Do you know who I'm talking about? Mr.
Yeah,
Frenier?
yeah, Mr.
You remember,
Frenier.
You remember Mr. Frenier?
That's not his name, but I know him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a guy.
He gave me a 64 in ukulele.
That's hilarious. I went to.
I wasn't even bad.
I
Bell curved the shit out of my mark.
I missed a bunch of that. I missed a bunch of that course for like whatever reason. Like I only because like he came like once a month, and like I just wasn't in the days. I was in like for 2 of the ukulele classes. I ended up like teaching other kids because I play guitar. I got a 99, and I was only there for 2 classes.
Bro,
He brought me into the staff room to see his special ukulele.
Oh, that's weird. That's debatably weirder than
weird.
the pictures.
Yeah, well, I don't remember a lot about that day. I'm kidding. There's another kid there. I don't know if that makes it better. 4 glacular materials, 3 chacular materials, 2 locular materials, 1 racular materials, and you're going to review the show because you like the show.